Welcome to Casense.
If you've ever taken a long road trip before smartphones, you remember mapping out your route on a giant paper map before leaving the driveway. That piece of paper gives you a great baseline. It's built on solid averages, assuming you'll drive the speed limit, the roads will be clear, and the weather will be perfect. But then reality happens. An unexpected storm rolls in, and you hit a sudden wall of brake lights. Your static paper map is suddenly useless for navigating the delay, because it has no idea what is happening on the road right now. This is exactly how traditional forecasting works in the business world. Retail stores plan their inventory months in advance using that exact same static logic. They rely entirely on historical data. A brand will predict what you might want to buy next month based on what sold last month or during the same season last year. But retail has its own sudden storms. A surprise heat wave hits a city, or a product goes viral online overnight, completely shifting what customers actually want to buy by Tuesday morning. Because a static forecast cannot react to those real-time disruptions, businesses end up stocking what people wanted last season instead of what they want right now. The result is empty shelves and frustrated shoppers. Think about how we handle road trips today. We use a live GPS on our phones, a system that constantly reads current traffic conditions and recalculates our route on the fly. In the supply chain, the equivalent of that modern GPS system is called demand sensing. This diagram shows how it works. A central hub blends live signals to read exactly what customers are buying in real time. The system pulls in cash register sales, local weather forecasts, and online buzz. Artificial intelligence sifts this noise to spot sudden shifts in demand. Demand sensing applies these insights to a very short horizon. It focuses strictly on the next few days to about 8 weeks out. This is the specific window where speed and immediate reactions matter most. It is important to note that demand sensing does not replace a company's long-term forecast. Your original plan is still your destination. This simply sits as a layer on top of it, helping you navigate immediate, short-term obstacles. Let's see this process in action with a fictional beverage brand called Chill Juice. Relying on a standard monthly forecast, Chill Juice constantly runs out of stock whenever a sudden hot spell arrives. To solve the problem, the brand connects their live point-of-sale data, upcoming weather forecasts, and online search trends into a new demand sensing system. This graph shows the data they collect. The flat line is standard forecasted sales. Suddenly, the system spots an anomaly, an approaching heat wave alongside a massive spike in searches for cold drinks. The AI recalculates, bending the demand forecast sharply upwards for that immediate window. This digital update triggers physical action. Production lines ramp up, and delivery trucks rush extra shipments to those regions days before the heat wave hits. As the temperatures rise and people flock to the stores, they find the shelves fully stocked with Chill Juice throughout the entire heat wave. By sensing the live signals early, Chill Juice kept their original plan accurate when the weather changed. They saved the sale, and they kept their customers happy. Of course, you don't always need a live GPS. If you are taking a slow, familiar walk around your own neighborhood, a routing app is completely unnecessary. The same logic applies to inventory. If you are selling a basic, unchanging staple good, the demand cycles are slow and predictable. You do not need the speed of real-time sensing. This framework is built specifically for fast-moving goods experiencing volatile demand, special promotions, or viral trends. There are 2 major pitfalls to avoid here. You cannot use this system without clean, real-time data feeds to learn from, and you should never use it as an excuse to avoid proper long-term demand planning. Demand sensing is a highly reactive layer designed to correct short-term drift in your forecast. It relies on a strong foundation to work. Think back to walking into a store during a freak heat wave, reaching out and finding exactly what you need waiting for you. That product stayed in stock because a brand listened to the signals of the present and adjusted their plan to meet you there, ensuring it was waiting exactly when needed.